receive Mr. Quick coming to the square.
Literary, how y'all doing? Everybody all right?
All right.
Good. As like we'll say, don't matter if it's 20 of us in the building or 2,000, I'm going in just as hard. So I appreciate y'all 1,000%. I'm going to go ahead and knock down and do something that I rarely do. It confuses a lot of people a lot of times, so I'm going to give it to y'all as a specialty. Ambitious Love 1 and Ambitious Love 2. Sometimes Ambitious Love was confused, so appreciate y'all. I never planned for this, that your green eyes would be bloodshot with a squinting gaze of hatred. For just even the notion that if you could bear with the bind of me devoting just 50% of my time, like I told you on day one, yes, ma, I got a woman. And you knew from that day a year ago when I met you at that cheesecake joint on Las Solas in Fort Lauderdale. Remember with a bowl you said, so when I told you that I had a fiance here in tow. I never claimed a life this halo. And I never told you a lie in convo with C-Guy. I kept the honor and spoke of two roles. You could either be the cup buddy or significant other that filled voids. But see, I'm a liar if I tell you I don't. Have a love buried in me for the way you support my bad habits. Like you hope in time will change patterns and expire. My girl tag so yours becomes active. Look, miss, calm down. You steady hollering. That quick won't do, but who likes you in that Dolce & Gabbana, man? Plus 4 summers we've been hotter than that Jay-Z and Beyonce. Remember how you even co-signed on your Mercedes Benz? See, we were greater then. But all of a sudden now you got a problem with just being my lady friend. Now you trying to case him. Who, me? And you call him my phone late night and you know my wife, you chase her. Now all of a sudden you hate and you knew that old Quick was taken and you knew that spot wasn't vacant. Now all of a sudden I hear from you, South, I say like you are Haitian. You Puerto Rican, right? You telling me you tired of waiting, and you telling me you fell in love. But like I told you, old Quick won't budge. And I told you I ain't giving her up. But like most strong women, you told me you ain't giving a fuck. You rather see us break up. And knowing me, shit, that'd be just my love. But I'm like, damn, Ambitious Love. Remember, we entered this contract with no strings. The only thing in contact with our comrades. And the only thing seems to be so complex that all of a sudden all my wrongs, they blown out of context. Now you searching my phone trying to satisfy your conscience. Hoping my home is broken by your access. Now all of a sudden, like some of these fake church folk, you speaking with your tongues tied between the mattress. And all I was doing was keeping my promise and keeping you the mistress. Now all of a sudden you getting tired of being number 6 coming off the bench. But like I told you from the start, my star, she was already carrying my heart. There's no need to stress your full court presses either. I could be gentle and tell you, hey, miss, just please leave me alone. Or I could be disrespectful and say, bitch, dropping his own. And I know your friends, they gotta be part of the reason that you all of a sudden been screaming for monogamy. But see, your threats don't bother me. Because I can see that you just want a part of me. And maybe that's how it ought to be. But after Chris Brown, your ass is saying, do say. Thank y'all. My memories are filled with the truth. Ever since I made that decision to leave and cut you loose, you see, I was only following the feeling that I thought was right to do. To release you from those pains and those propositions too, that I offer. Remember that one day when I told you I'd give you a daughter and give you me? Or maybe a same gender lookalike, one of you and me. You used to always say to me, Quick, if you would just ever leave that situation where you were between me and her. But the most selfish part of myself, I was like, shit, man, you crazy as hell, you want to leave. You just waited patiently. With this focus, you were hoping that I never would have wrote this, or maybe better said, you wish I wrote it with a better motive. And a progression that'll elevate our status to something better. But instead, we end up taking a turn for the worse. And you said to me, Quick, we're going to be apart forever. That's what you said. You followed up with, I cannot believe you let me go. Nigga, I've been so dedicated to you. Did you forget? And I didn't. And I never will, but this feeling on the inside of me kept asking me, nigga, how you supposed to be a real man keeping that goddamn woman in a triangular prison? Nigga, you a cheat, nigga, let her go. So that's just what I did. And after 2 years, I don't understand people why the hell I still feel how I feel. You see, I only did the right thing, but emotions are revealed that are telling me I made a decision that honestly I copped the raw deal. It's like when you all go out there and buy these new cars at dealerships, I suggest you read the fine print before you switch gears, like I did. And I released her to those wolves and those vultures with intentions. Bro, you know those type of dudes, type of niggas that love to hunt these women down by the back, so I had to attack their hearts while they living. And it was my worst luck that the worst one, he devoured her heart and he had me bitching. And she was better off me when I had her in a triangle in prison. But see, the writings on the wall are apparent that I still love her. Because just a simple thought, her being in love with another one of you motherfuckers, I was like, hell no. So I made the worst decision of my life and I accepted those troubles. I was guaranteed that going back in that triangular prison, I'd eventually have to burst the bubble. I shatter somebody's daughter's heart. Well, y'all people, y'all know the hustle. It was a time that was eventually, that was going to come when it was going to be chosen for me. I would have to choose one. Now I found myself back at the start of day one. Y'all understand? Spinning that same goddamn revolver. Psst, psst, psst. Click, click, click. Psst, psst. Click, click. Psst. Bah! Down by the same damn gun. It's now I find myself living days that'll flip. You see, like a coin, I'm never knowing the shit I'm about to get. You see, my supposed number one, she's starting to say things like, hey, quick, you know, your attitude's starting to switch. My supposed number two starting to say things like, nigga, I'm getting tired of this shit. I'm tired of sharing what's been entitled to me. Well, people, did she forget? She met me in a taking position. Okay, yeah, I slipped, but I emphasized the rules and my story was the truth from the start when she allowed her heart to do an interview for a title that was already secured, though I never advertised, never did I tell her like those other women that her access was denied. So damn, and I'm begging you all, don't ever act surprised if you ever walk a day in my shoes and stand behind these eyes. See, bottom line, I suggest you decide if you staying or you going, choosing or you, excuse me, rolling with the punches that life is throwing at you. See, bottom line, I suggest you get ready for it. I'm a perfect example of consequences and repercussions of good and bad choices. So you all tell me, what would you do? Would you stick with your hot dog on number one that's always been a true number one? Or would you stick with the number two that was always a true number one that pretended to be a number two? Wanted to be with you. Tell me. Literary, I love y'all. Will, love you 1,000, man, for putting me where I'm at. QuickThePoet, all together, so you all know. On Facebook, Twitter. Me and Way, I'll never give you hustle, man. You've been blowing me left and right. Y'all got me on this Tyrese hustling crazy nonsense left and right. Man, I appreciate that, man, all these years. It's all together. QuickThePoet. I'm not saying it because I don't think y'all can't spell. Some people, they can't spell. And they get to say QuickThePoet. Nah, the hell, I spelled it how they said I was supposed to spell it. So, once again, QuickThePoet, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, about to be dropping all these shows. My 17th one in like 21 days. Come Wednesday, that's it. You know what I mean? And I'm paused, not lying this out, like reading all of them and telling me, put it together, nigga, quit running. I'm so damn humble. That's why I talk so goddamn much. Love it. You know what I'm saying? I do this because I love it. I love y'all.
Y'all give it up for Quick one more time. This has been a lovely half-empty night of Literary Cafe, Saturday Night Live. Give yourselves a round of applause for hanging in here.